Protesters filled the streets near the White House on August 11, 2025, voicing opposition to President Donald Trump's decision to place the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control and deploy National Guard troops throughout Washington, D.C. The move also included an increased federal law enforcement presence and what the administration described as a federal takeover of city policing. Crowds gathered outside landmarks including the AFL-CIO headquarters and Lafayette Square, holding signs and chanting against what they called an overreach of presidential authority. Demonstrators came from across the city, joined by civil rights advocates, labor leaders, and community organizers. Trump defended the action, citing concerns over public safety and what he called deep-rooted failures in local law enforcement. His remarks came despite data showing that crime in Washington has reached a 30-year low. The president said the measures were necessary to restore law and order and ensure safety in the nation's capital. The announcement sparked swift backlash from D.C. officials and residents, who argued that the deployment undermines the city's autonomy. Critics compared it to martial law and warned it could lead to unnecessary confrontations between residents and federal forces. On the streets, the mood was tense but largely peaceful. Protesters carried handmade signs reading "Hands Off D.C" and "Democracy, Not Dictatorship." Others waved banners calling for Congress to protect the district's self-governance. National Guard vehicles were stationed at key intersections, while uniformed officers patrolled the protest areas. Images from the day captured demonstrators standing face-to-face with law enforcement, the U.S. Capitol dome visible in the distance. Organizers used megaphones to address the crowd, urging continued demonstrations until the president reverses the order. Local leaders condemned the move as politically motivated. The people of Washington, D.C., deserve the right to govern themselves without federal interference, one city council member said. Civil liberties groups vowed to challenge the order in court. By evening, the rallies spread to other areas, including Freedom Plaza and the National Mall. Despite the heightened security, there were no immediate reports of widespread unrest or violence. The deployment marks one of the most significant federal interventions in the city's policing in decades, igniting a debate over the balance of power between local and federal authority in the unique governance structure of the nation's capital.